Hey y'all, it's your Nida and welcome back to my channel. So I had planned to film something makeup related for this video, but I was on Twitter and then I was on Facebook, and I hardly ever go on Facebook these days. Like, the only time I'm on Facebook is if I'm like posting about a video coming out or a video that I just put up. But typically I don't even check my Facebook like ever. So if you try to contact me via Facebook, you should find some other way to contact me. But yeah, so I was just kind of like scrolling around on Twitter first. I was on Twitter yesterday and I was scrolling around and I saw how people were posting pictures of what they look like in 2012 versus what they look like today. Now, I'm gonna be very honest. Without my makeup on, I look basically the same in 2012 to today. Sans makeup. Yeah, oh yeah, I rarely ever do videos where I'm without my makeup anymore. But yeah, so I was searching around and I follow a lot of people who I follow and subscribe to on, like, you know, Instagram and YouTube, on Twitter. And one of those people is Aaliyah's Face. And Aaliyah's Face is gorgeous. And I can never see how anybody like Aaliyah's Face could think that they look bad at any point in time, because I'm like, bitch, you're just so fucking pretty. Like, what do you mean? So she had posted some pictures of her in 2012. I guess those are like some of her earlier days of makeup, and, you know, basically like that. She looked like most of the girls I saw in 2012 that I was like, man, I'd like to look like you. You know, like, that's what she looked like back then to me. And I'm looking at her pictures and I'm like, bitch, like, what are you talking? You still look fine. So, and then I thought about what I look like in 2012. And in 2012, I was mistaken for a child in Friendly's and asked if I needed a kids menu. Now, y'all, listen, I don't know, because when you see me today, I'm sure I don't look like I'm under the age of 10. Most people think I'm in high school. Like, you see me without my makeup and I really do look like a real life high schooler. To some people, I look like a real life middle schooler, and I'm like, what? How? They just think I'm fat. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. Girl is a little round. It's cool. So I just was looking and I was just sitting there. I thought about it like, damn, I really did get mistaken for a child in Friendly's. And I just wanted to see what I was like, let's go back and look at the pictures, sis. So this video is basically me going back through my Facebook photos of the years, and you guys can see the train wreck I was back then. And now I know, to me, I was a train wreck. When I look at it today, when I look at the pictures today in 2018, I'm like, bitch, you were a train wreck. What were all these things that you were doing? But at that point in time, it made sense. It made a lot of sense why I dressed the way I did. It made a lot of sense, the things that I did with my makeup. Oh my God, if I can even call it that. Like, I didn't wear foundation. So when I started really getting into makeup, I just made this decision. I'm not gonna wear foundation. And it was so dumb, because it was basically, I was afraid of not being able to find a shade that fit me. And I grew up in dance. I was a dancer for 13 and a half years, and every recital, every year, we'd have to wear makeup. So my mom would slather her foundation on my face, and it was so much blush, and we didn't do any eye makeup, no brows or nothing like that. But it's just so you foundation and you powder so you don't look ghostly under those stage lights, and dead ass you will. Like, it doesn't matter. I know my uncle said some slick ass shit to me one year, talking about how you're gonna look pale, Shanita, when, you know, oh, is this way, Shanita, when, that's the way he says my name, Shanita. How you gonna look pale, Shanita, when, you know, you're black? That doesn't work like that. And I'm looking at him and I'm like, it doesn't matter what color you are. If you're under stage lights, them shits are really bright, okay? You will look washed out and a little pale. It doesn't matter how black I am. It doesn't matter. Everybody looks pale under them damn lights. It just is what it is, sis. So I grew up wearing makeup in that sense, but as I got older and wanted to do makeup on my own after I had left dance, I was like, I don't want to wear foundation because it feels heavy on my skin and I don't think I'll find the right shade. Like, I had 101 excuses. And then it was, at one point it was, I wanted to learn how to highlight and contour, and it's, if you're going to highlight and contour, you need foundation. And at that point it became, your face makeup looks crazy, don't do it. So I didn't. I for a good couple of years, it was only eyeliner. I used this Rimmel London like skinny eyeliner, like crayon pencil type of deal, and I only did a little wing. I did a little baby wing, little baby wings. They were cute. Oh my god, my eyebrows were a different story. I kept like shaping them into oblivion. Oh my gosh. And I learned that from my mom. Because the first time she did my eyebrows, I was in middle school. And that was a mistake. She made them way too thin. I looked so crazy. I don't have a picture of that on my phone because that's definitely not gonna be on my Facebook. But yeah, I looked crazy. And then one time in high school, I tried to do it myself, and I literally like took off like the tail of this eyebrow. It was so bad. And I had to, back then I was lucky because I used to do the little swoop bang, the little swoop. Oh my god. So thankfully enough, the little swoop covered it, but it was so many mistakes that if I today could go back and say to myself, listen, you need to stop. So yeah, I just got inspired to sit down and go through my past transgressions with you guys. And you know what's crazy is when I first started my YouTube channel, my first video, I wasn't wearing any face makeup at all. No face makeup. No face makeup. And I had kind of like packaged that video as to where it was going to be only eyes only. Guys, listen. There's a reason why you didn't see me do another like makeup video, like actually applying makeup to my face video, like full face, until October. And I started my channel in May. Late April, early May. Yeah. There's a reason for that. I took the months to kind of like gather myself, and even that first video was kind of a train wreck. So I'm thinking about actually doing a video where I recreate that video, the look from that video, because it was a super simple look. And I was real proud of myself because I was like, oh, face on point, you bitch did it. And then looking back at pictures of that look and looking back at that video, I'm like, I didn't do anything. What the hell am I talking about? I didn't do, what did you do? Not that. Like, that was basically me rewatching that video at this point. And I mean, I know somebody's gonna be like, well, it's not like your face makeup's like 110. Okay, don't come for me, it's fine. I like my face makeup the way it is. I'm still growing. I think it's 50,000 times better than what it used to be. Like, when I look at the growth from then to now, I'm like, oh, what did I do? Some of that, you know? Like, that's how I feel looking at those pictures to now. Is you did a little something. Look at you. You're doing it. You're doing it. You're doing well. So let's go down memory lane. I'm gonna start from, oh Lord, I guess I'll start from like my high school years. Where's my Facebook app? Funny enough, I had deleted the Facebook app off my phone because I wanted more space. And then I was like, I kind of need it if I want to like share pictures from like my Instagram or like videos from my Instagram to here. So yeah. So for reference, my most recent look, which I actually did, this video just went up. That's my most recent look. And I'm proud of myself. You know, I thought I did a really, really good job. I love greens. I love using greens for like eyeshadows. I love it. I absolutely adore greens. Greens were one of like my first eyeshadow colors that I ever really worked with. And I'm talking back like in high school. I used to do sometimes like a sweep of eyeshadow like across the lid, and I kid you not, because I didn't understand I had hooded lids, I thought like something's wrong, like you're only like, since I have like this flap here, that's not part of the lid that gets eyeshadow. So it was only on like under the hood. Just this little space right here, right there. I just do a sweep of eyeshadow. And then a couple years later, like when I got to college, I found out that you can have 2 eyeshadows on the lid at one time. So I would do like a little sweep of one color here and a sweep of another one. And they were almost always shimmers. Like always, I didn't understand what matte eyeshadows were, so I was mostly always using shimmers, and I used the little sponge tip applicators that came in the eyeshadow palettes. When I think about that and then I think about this, I've come a really long way. Yeah, yes, I was deliberate. That's the best way to put that. I was deliberate. Like, ooh. Like I've come a long way in that sense. So let's see if I can find. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way. I had a ton of albums on my Facebook. A ton. There's so many. School. I wish I wanted to like insert these in the video, but listen, bitch. I just don't have the patience. So I'm sorry. So yeah. 2000. What was this angle? What was this face? Oh, and my hair is crimped. Why did I do these things? Oh, and that was not the last time I crimped my hair, by the way. And that was not the first. Your girl was crimping it for a long time. For a long time. That was my look. That was my thing. That was my thing. I used to love crimping my hair. Here's another one. What were these hand gestures? Like what was this? What was my life back then? What was I doing with myself? I can't. And this is crazy. And then my problem side of my face actually switched, because I used to get a lot of breakouts on this side of my face, and then as I got older, now I get a lot of breakouts on this side of my face. It's the weirdest shit. Like it just switched sides. Oh my gosh. And the breakouts, I did not treat them properly. I know I didn't. Like I can already tell y'all that I didn't treat them properly. Oh, okay, here's one from I had a phase where I liked wearing like the t-shirts with the stuff on them and whatever, like y'all, this shirt said something about vegetables, or like it said something maybe like about that life, or something equally as dumb. Also, let me see if I can get a little closer so y'all can see that. You see how thin that eyebrow is. Did I hate my eyebrows back then? I still kind of don't like them, but holy shit, like Nida. So prom, guys. Prom's okay. I went to prom with my boyfriend at the time, who I really didn't want to go to prom with. I didn't want to go to prom with him. He was just a terrible person. I gotta do more of these videos where I talk about like my ex, and just hear me out. He was not a good boyfriend. Like 95% of the time, he was not a good boyfriend. And I was way too young and way too naive and way too nice to understand how horrible of a boyfriend he was. My adult self at this point, at 26, is like, you're a horrible boyfriend. My 21-year-old self was like, you're a terrible boyfriend. And that was after we broke up. Like, yeah. Even I hit like 19, 20, and I was like, no, I don't want this. So I didn't even want to go to prom with him. All right. But needless to say, he pretty much was like, what are you wearing to prom? A dress. Well, what are we matching? What color is it that we're going to be wearing? Listen, I look like the Mr. Krabs meme. Like, I promise you, I look, oh my God, what is happening? What do you mean by we? There's a we? You want to go to prom? Oh, no, I don't. He did the same shit for homecoming too. I wanted to go to homecoming with a friend of mine, and my boyfriend just swooped in. When's homecoming? You don't want to let me experience that on my own? Needless to say, he ended up hating my prom dress. And I gave him a fabric sample of my dress. Like, they cut a little piece of it when I bought it. And they cut a little piece of it. They were like, give this to your date so he can go to the tuck store and he can get his matching vest and his matching tie. My boyfriend at the time, my ex-boyfriend, lost the fabric sample and guessed what the color was. So my dress was electric blue, and his matching accessories, his vest and his tie, were kind of like a pale lime green color, because he did not ask me, or he did not, his dumb ass ain't know what the color electric blue was. So I'm gonna put it plainly. His stupid ass did not know what electric blue was. And when I told him it was electric blue after he lost the fabric sample, and he didn't even really let me know he lost the fabric sample, it was, what color's your dress again? You know, can you just tell me the name of it? Yeah, so prom day comes. Prom is on a Friday evening. He comes over to the house. Not only did this bummy nigga show up in the wrong color, but that fool didn't have a collar on his jacket. It didn't have the typical collar and lapel. He got one of them jackets where it was like a suit jacket with just this I don't even know how to describe it, but I'm gonna show you. I might have a picture. But essentially, he was like, oh, it was different, and everybody else was getting jackets that had like collars, and I'm standing there like, sis, you a whole mess. Now, because I was very nice back then and I didn't want to make him feel bad, it looks good. It's different. You definitely gonna stand out, boo. You are going to be different from everybody else. Yeah. So, yeah, totally was like, it's fine, no big deal. My mom and my grandma are like, so what do you think? You know, what do you think of her dress? And he goes, she looks cute. Like, deadass. She's cute. Needless to say, the rest of prom night was not the most pleasant after that. I should have sent him home after he said my dress was only cute. But here's prom with me and my best friend Gabby. Hey Gabs, I love you, girl. So yeah, Gabby looked fine as hell. I was like, bitch, excuse me, Gabby, you have titties. We never see your titties. But yeah, so that was prom. I thought my dress was very pretty. It was a altar back dress. It had like some rhinestones in the front that came across. There was a keyhole right in the front of the bodice, and it had a train. My dress had a train. It had like a sheer train. I love that dress. I still have that dress. I can't fit in it, but I love this dress. It was gorgeous. 2010 is like when plaid made that comeback. You remember when plaid got like really popular out of nowhere? Everybody was wearing flannel, everything, and it was like black and red flannel and green and blue flannel. Like, it was always like just these odd color flannels, and I got really into flannels. I got really into ones, and the ones with like the girls ones that had like, it was like a sleeve, it was a full sleeve, and there was like a little hook thingy, and you loop it around the sleeve or whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about, where it became a 3/4 sleeve shirt instead of a long sleeve shirt. I used to wear a lot of those, and I got really into costume jewelry. I lived in Claire's, and Hot Topic started brightening up their stores, so going into Hot Topic wasn't nearly as like ooh and freaky as it used to be. So yeah, this is what came about. Now, mind you, this is a backpack I'm wearing, and it had like it had a hood on it. And yeah, I didn't buy the backpack. I was trying it on in Hot Topic. Everybody thought I was the cutest thing because I was little and round, and oh god. This is a Hello Kitty necklace, and I just threw out this necklace like last year. Like dead ass. Yeah, I just got rid of this necklace. Like I found it in my jewelry case thingy, and it had turned kind of yellow because it was like white. And my friend Gabby had gave me this necklace for Christmas one year. I got really, really into Hello Kitty from like high school through like college. I was really into Hello Kitty. And oh man, yeah, I used to buy a lot of my accessories in Hot Topic. A lot of my accessories, Hot Topic and Claire's. Those were like the two places that I always shopped a lot. And yeah, that was 2010 me. Oh no, that was 2010 me. Oh god, and let's talk about 2010 eyebrows. This was on, how old was I in 2010? I think I just turned like 19. I was working over the summer. What are these, sis? Are there even eyebrows there? No. This was on my 19th birthday. We went out to the Cheesecake Factory for dinner because I was kind of, I hated trying to throw myself parties. And wow, I didn't know my eyebrows were that bald. Like, whoa. There was a small time where I was the subject for my old college roommate, Carrie. We had a photography project, and because we were in the same photography class, and we would use each other as subjects all the time. So one time I got to finally be like her subject, and I actually was pretty happy about it. I was pretty excited. Listen, y'all see like you see that young ass face? You see, this was probably like 2011. Y'all see this young ass face? You don't see this shit? This young ass face. I mean, I still look the same in the face. Funny enough, like I still look like, I look at these pictures and I still look like me. Yo, peep this Drake t-shirt though. Like, this was my favorite t-shirt. I had found it at Hot Topic and fell in love. That was like, and that chain, I probably got that from like Claire's. This t-shirt, and I had this ring. Oh man, that ring was like my, that ring was my statement ring, and I still have it. I don't wear it because it started turning my finger green because it wasn't real. It was from Claire's. And it's literally this giant ass, it was either a dove or like a sparrow, but it was a gorgeous ring. It was so gorgeous. It had rhinestones, and it was a beautiful, I'm really looking at my hand like, ugh, that ring. It was a beautiful ring. It was one of my favorite pieces that I had in my collection. And I wore that ring to the ground. When it started turning my finger green, that's when I was like, ooh, maybe I should not. But even, I'm sure I wore it a couple times after it started turning my finger green. I'm positive. So let's move on to, see if I can get to 2012, because everything I'm seeing is like 2011. I did a lot of pictures. I took so many pictures in 2011. 2012 was my senior year of college. At that point, yeah, I was going into my senior year of college. At that point, it was very real that I was going to be graduating soon and I'd have to go out into the real world. So I was stressed. I was a little stressed. I wasn't like, it wasn't like, but it was like, ooh, I'm stressed. I took a lot of close-up face pictures. Like that. This is around the time, 2012, like fall of 2012 was when, or a fall of 2011 is when I got like into Tumblr. And yeah, that Tumblr culture stick with me for a while because I wanted to dress like the hype beast. Oh man, and there was a couple times that your girl really, oh man, this was my lock screen of my old phone on my BlackBerry Storm. This was my lock screen. It was myself. And I remember somebody saw it and was like, that's really self-centered for you to have yourself as your lock screen. And I was just like, and this was like my favorite picture. I used this for like every profile picture. This was my profile picture on Facebook for the longest time. I thought I was so cute. Oh Lord. And I did stuff like, I did stuff like this. Like, oh man. I was really into fitted caps in like middle school and like early high school. And I got back into fitted caps. So yeah. That was, what the hell was this outfit? I don't know. In our, like, me and the guys, like me and my friends, we have a group chat and we were dropping like some oldies in the group chat, and yeah, I was like, dang fam. But yeah, this is when I tell you, like, I got mistaken for a child. They deadass handed me a kids menu. I looked young as shit. I looked young as shit. Oh my gosh. I just can't. Like, I look at these old pictures and I'm like, bitch, you cute. But, oh man, yeah, this was after I think my mom, like, permed my hair, or she washed it or something, and it would look mad long, and she blew it out. It was in the blowout state, and I put on that fitted hat and I started taking pictures on my like old laptop, and oh man, I can't believe it. I can't believe the foolishness. So let me see if I can find one back when I started wearing my makeup here, of my early makeup days. Oh, okay. This is from 2015. Like deadass a year before I did my before I got like on Instagram, like before I really like I started doing like really doing my makeup. That was it. There's no face makeup here. Just eye makeup. Wow. I will say though, that wing, I will say your girl did a mean ass wing. I'll give myself that. I'll give myself that. Oh man, there was one night where I was particularly feeling myself. I like went into my mom's bathroom and started playing in the little makeup that I had, and I just did this whole look and that ombre lip, and I started taking all these pictures and I was posting them on Tumblr, and I was sending them to my boyfriend, and I was like, oh man, we gotta go out tonight, we gotta do something. Crazy enough, he managed to wrangle the guys and we all went to this place called Spinning Ninja for sushi. And I thought I was just doing it. Oh man, I'm gonna show y'all a throwback of me and Devontae. Y'all remember my boyfriend Devontae? He was in one of my early videos where we did face mask together. that was me and my baby in 2012. I only look that tall because I have like heels on. But that was us. That was on my 21st birthday. That was the night he actually asked me out and asked me to be his girlfriend. So, yeah. Oh, man. Let me see if I can find my... This was also in 2012. I really got like into Instagram in 2012. So I started doing like the pic collages. I started wearing these Vans, and I got really into snapbacks. I got really into looking sporty. That was what, and I still, sporty is something to this day I still really love to look. That's a look I really love, is to look sporty. Let me see if I can find some more. Oh man, I got really into doing my nails back then. Oh shoot, I forgot about that. I got really into doing my nails. That's funny because my nail color is actually it's actually almost like the same color. I got really into doing my nails versus now I go get these shits done. I get next gen. Which I love, and this is how short my nails were back then versus like how long they are now. And these are not tips. So yeah, my actual nails versus my baby nails. Man, I remember I used to, in the evenings, I would probably do my nails like 3-4 times a week, or 2 or 3 times a week. I would change nail colors so quickly. And I had and I still have a drawer full of nail polish, because at this point I wasn't collecting makeup, I was collecting wallets and nail polish. Like, no lie, wallets and nail polish. I got really into carnigans and rosaries in 2012. I got really into carnigans and rosaries. That's how little I was, like, bitch. Tiny. I'm not tiny, I still had a big ass. Oh man, I still have a big ass, but I was significantly smaller. And this is when I got my iPhone not too long ago. Oh, this little swoop. Listen, y'all, I was the queen of that little bang, that little swoop. I don't do that shit no more. I don't do that no more. I don't do that no more. If I'm wearing my hair in a ponytail, I don't pull out that little bang. I won't. I refuse. I'm at this point, I'm like, don't do that. Can you not? But yeah, I used to do I'm telling y'all, I only used to do eyeliner back then, and that was it. No, not even mascara. I didn't even do mascara. Look at this. No mascara. My lighting was super bad, so I always looked like really, really yellow. Oh man, I didn't wear foundation. I didn't do my eyebrows. So it was, yeah. That was the best way to put it. It was, yeah. But oh man, my early like makeup on Instagram days. Heavily filtered. And I seriously thought I seriously deadass thought that lipstick and eyeshadow, because at this point I graduated from only eyeliner, and I thought lipstick and eyeshadow was the only thing I would ever be wearing. And that was my signature look. And then I got really into purple eyeshadow. Not purple eyeshadow, purple lipstick. Guys. It's crazy to think where, came from then to now. And let's see, y'all saw a throwback of me and Devontae. So let's see if I can find a decent one of him and I recently. Me and him can't ever take like a really nice picture. That was us in 2016 at a friend of his at her wedding. It was 2016? No, 2017. That was 2017. Yeah, that was last spring at a friend of his, her wedding. And man, I looked bomb. I did a vlog. I remember I did a vlog. That was the first time I ever like went out somewhere with a full face of makeup and was really, really proud of how I looked. Was that look. That makeup in that vlog is way back. That was like the first time I was like, I looked at my face and I was like, bitch, you did it. Like, you confidently put on a full face. And I was just so happy. Like, I thought I looked so bomb. I still think I looked really bomb. I think my face makeup looked really pretty. But yeah, this has been a long video. I already know. If you stuck through it to the end, thank you. I might do another one of these where I kind of like, where I actually like put the picture like up on the screen when I get more advanced. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Just know that if you're still going through your 2012 stage or your 2005 stage or whatever stage you're going through, just know it is a stage. It is a phase in your life that you will get past. Like, dead ass. If your makeup is not what you think it should be or how you want it to be, or it doesn't look like everybody else's, that's fine, because your makeup is not going to look like everybody else's because you're not everybody else. And keep trying, keep practicing. Practice makes perfect. Keep practicing and you will get there. You'll be slaying it whatever way that you want to slay it. Just keep going. Don't give up. Don't get discouraged. Trust me, everybody has it. Everybody goes through it. Everybody has an ugly makeup phase. Your faves had it possibly 10 times worse than you, because possibly when they were going through their ugly stage, there was no YouTube or anything to help them through it. Believe me, I understand. But yeah, don't worry, you're gonna get through it, and you're gonna come out on the other side of it 120 times better, and it's gonna be all good. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.